Welcome back to The Rural Farmer. In the previous episode, we managed to build a solid foundation for the farm and save up more than $124,000. Today, it's finally time for our first major equipment upgrade. After looking through the available machines, I decided to purchase the Fiat 160-90DT along with a sprayer. This was a significant investment for the farm, but if everything went according to plan, these machines would help us earn money much faster through contracts. Before getting started, I spent some time checking out the new tractor and the sprayer. Everything looked ready for work, so I attached the sprayer, unfolded it, and began searching for available contracts. After checking the contract list, I found two spraying jobs offered by Walter. The first contract was for Field 23 and would pay $3,278. The second contract was for Field 26 with a reward of $1,995. With two contracts ready to go, I headed to the shop, purchased herbicide, filled the sprayer, and prepared for the first real job using our own equipment. The journey to Field 23 gave me some time to think about this investment. Spending a large amount of money always feels risky when you're trying to grow a farm from scratch. But if spraying contracts became common enough, this equipment could potentially pay for itself much sooner than expected. Once I arrived at the field, I unfolded the sprayer and got to work. One thing I really like about spraying contracts is how efficient they are. Compared to harvesting, these jobs are usually much faster to complete. Right now, every dollar matters, and quick contracts like these can make a huge difference when rebuilding the farm's finances. After covering the entire field, the first contract was completed successfully. Without wasting any time, I moved straight to Field 26. The second contract was smaller, but small contracts can add up surprisingly quickly. At this stage of the series, the goal isn't making one massive profit overnight. The goal is building a reliable income stream that will eventually allow us to expand into larger fields and purchase even better machinery. After finishing the spraying work on Field 26, I returned to collect the rewards. And honestly, this felt like an important milestone for the farm. This was the first time we had earned money using equipment that we actually owned ourselves. It might not seem like a huge achievement, but it's another step toward becoming a fully independent farming operation. Unfortunately, after completing those jobs, there weren't any more spraying contracts available. So instead of waiting around, I started looking for other opportunities. Eventually, I accepted two harvesting contracts. One was for peas and the other was for spinach. To save time, I hired a worker to handle the pea harvest while I personally focused on the spinach field. Managing multiple contracts at once is one of the best ways to increase profits. While the worker was busy harvesting peas, I could continue making progress on the spinach contract and keep the farm productive. Harvesting took considerably longer than spraying, but the rewards were worth it. As the work continued, I kept thinking about the long-term goal of this series. Every contract, every machine purchase, and every dollar earned is helping us move closer to building a $1 million farm. We're still a long way from that goal, but each episode brings us one step closer. After a lot of harvesting, both contracts were finally completed. The crops were transported to their selling points, and the extra material generated roughly $5,000 from each crop. On top of that, the contract rewards themselves paid very well. The pea contract earned around $4,000, while the spinach contract brought in approximately $6,000. By this point, the farm was making steady progress once again. But the work wasn't finished yet. I continued accepting and completing additional contracts throughout the day, slowly rebuilding the bank account after the equipment purchases we made earlier. Contract after contract, the balance kept growing. And by the end of the episode, all of the hard work had paid off. Despite spending a large amount of money on new equipment, the farm had successfully climbed back above $100,000. That is a huge milestone and proof that the new machinery is already helping us move forward. The journey to a $1 million farm is still just getting started, but today's progress was another major step in the right direction. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of The Rural Farmer.